Here on the Bottom Line View, we analyze everything NFL, and I mean everything. Right now, the annual league meetings are happening, and my favorite thing to come out of the league meetings every single season is the annual coaches photo, where all 32 NFL coaches get together and they take one big happy group photo. So in this video, we're gonna dive deep into the analysis of this photo. I'm gonna tell you how your favorite team is going to perform this season and what that coach is thinking right now in his head based on this singular photo. It's gonna be a good time. Gronk, spike the like button. Let me know in the comments your favorite takeaway from this photo. Let's have some fun with it. Let's see how the coaches are looking this year. Okay. So, we have the annual group photo right here. I think the only coach that did not show up is Raheem Morris, for obvious reasons. Nobody likes the guy. He's the worst coach in football. Nobody invited him. It's quite obvious. So, Falcons fans, you guys will suck. Your coach wasn't even invited to the photo, bro. So, let's take a look starting on this side. We've got the guys setting the edge, the big boys, Mike Vrabel and Dan Quinn, setting the edge on this side. I will say, Mike Vrabel, my guy, my coach, my Patriots head coach, he looks so excited. He's got the face of a man that knows he's about to rip apart the league. He's got a face of a man that look at that smile, bro. He's telling us right now that the Patriots are going to surprise everybody. He's excited to be back in this photo. He's excited to take it to the rest of the league in 2025. You can just tell by that look alone. That smile. Look at that smile, bro. And I know it's a little fuzzy. Bear with me. He is so excited. I think he knows what's coming. Okay? Now, let's move to Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn is all business, bro. Dan Quinn has no time to mess around. And we got to look at the full look. He's going all black, it looks like here. Black from head to toe. He's attending a funeral for the rest of the NFC is what he's doing. He is taking it. He's going John Wick this year. He is going to just go through the entire NFC, no problem. He knows he's got that inner confidence. He's got the swag. He's got the slight smirk, but not much going. He's going all black because he knows what time it is. Last year, it was fun and games. Wow, they were a surprise Cinderella. This year, it's business time. So he's got a slight smirk. Now, one of the best reactions, I think, in this entire photo, and this is really my first reaction right here, we got Brian Callahan sitting next to Dan Quinn. That man appears just like his football team, completely lost. This is how his team looked all last season on the football field. Completely lost, did not prepare, did not look prepared, and it came out on Sundays. Now, he also looks like he's a man that doesn't know who he's going to select in the NFL draft quite yet, despite the rumors that Cam Ward is going to be the pick for the Tennessee Titans. This is a man that rather has conflicting thoughts about that pick, or he's not that confident that that's going to be the pick. He also just looks like a guy that he's uptight. You know, he looks like a guy that he doesn't know if this is going to be the last photo he's ever in. You know, he just looks very, very unsure of himself, lacking confidence, lacking that inner swag. You could just tell that Brian Callahan, I don't know, man. He's just lost. He looks like a lost puppy. He's not an NFL head coach. He's a coordinator. Now we're going to move ourselves back up to a new fella on the list. This is Schottenheimer of the Dallas Cowboys. I don't think many actually know what he looks like, but yeah, he looks like a guy that's, you know, kind of happy to be there. You know, he's willing to take in the experience. He hasn't been beat down or beaten down by the NFL grind of being a head coach quite yet. he's got that slight smirk. He's just excited that he got a job to be a head coach. He never thought he'd see the day. Despite being a son of an NFL all-time great coach, he never thought he would be there. So he's just excited to be there, bro. And he's excited to finally get the opportunity. And he's just a guy that clearly has not been beaten down by the NFL grind. Now, if we look at a guy that's beaten down by the NFL grind, we've got Mr. Kyle Shanahan, my guy Kyle Shanahan. Now, you can see the gray is coming in a little bit, and I find it interesting, and I don't really see many connections here between Mike Vrabel, Schottenheimer, Callahan, Quinn. There's not a lot of clicks here going on so far, but we're going to get to the clicks when they come up. Shanahan, bro, he got a new stylist. You could tell he's got the watch there. He's got the, I mean, look at the no socks with the loafers, bro. He's got the loafers matching the polo. I mean, this guy, I don't know. He's always had the good fashion sense, I will say, but he's starting to dive into the old man at the golf course energy, bro. You look at him and he just looks totally beat down from the San Francisco 49ers, whether it be their front office, whether it be the fans, whether it be the reporters who don't like him. It feels like Kyle, he's been through the ringer, bro. But at the same time, he's still got that, like, F-you energy at the same time. There's half and half here. Half of it is like, Kyle's like, I'm kind of tired, man. Can we just not take this photo this year? Can we just skip the photo? Can we skip the part? But then at the same time, you could tell he's actually put a little bit of a different energy into his look. He's evolving. You can tell. So he's also got that F-you, like, I'm here, man. I'm coming back. People don't even realize I'm about to rip this league up again. So Kyle Shanahan's got some conflicting thoughts. Then we've got Mr. Canales up top. This guy's he's just a handsome guy. Okay, first of all. But then he doesn't need to impress. He just wears the t-shirt. He is what he is. He understands who he is. He's one of the younger guys. He can get away with being a little casual. So, Canales, he's got that vibrant energy. He likes to bring that everywhere he goes, and I just think he's kind of like in a state where he knows his job is pretty secure. He doesn't really know what's going to come in year two, but he's excited for it. He's prepared for it, and he just wants to be liked by everybody, So that's what Canales is bringing to the table here. Now, we've got Kevin Stefanski, and I find it funny that we got Stefanski and Shanahan next to each other because Stefanski and Shanahan both have this weird mixture of the dark hair with the gray. Okay, Stefanski had it first. Shanahan maybe ripping him off a little bit with that look, and they both got the polos, but Stefanski's going pink here, and this confirms my thought about Stefanski. He's willing to be a little feminine in his nature, pushed around at times by the front office of Cleveland, but that's also allowed him to keep his job. Now, we look at, the bottoms here. I actually like the look a little bit. I'm not going to lie. He's got some class going on here with the shoes. Him and Kyle kind of got the same thing going. I don't really know if they coordinated their outfits. I don't know if they got the same stylist. I don't know if they both take just for men or just one of them. But you look at Kevin Stefanski, and he appears quietly confident right now. He appears like a guy that maybe he's just a little elated. Not even elated. He's not quite that excited, but he is just quietly confident that he doesn't have to deal with Deshaun Watson. He's just relieved a little bit, and he can go back to coaching a real NFL quarterback. Now, on top of him, we've got DeMeco Ryans, who, DeMeco, I think you got, bro. I think you're losing a little bit, bro. I think you got to hit the gym. But, he's still got the broad shoulders. He's got again, purple here. We got the pink and the purple. And I don't know, DeMeco he looks a little happy. I don't think DeMeco really looks like he's mad, like he looks happy. He looks like, yeah, I'm ready for another year. Year 3, I think year 3 could be the year. I think that's what he's thinking. Year 3 could be the year. Year 2, yeah, you guys got us. I think that's what he's thinking right now. You can really see that from his expression. Year 3, you got us. I'll accept defeat in year 2, right? But in year 3, man, we're coming back with a storm. Year 3, we got something for you. We got the counter punch. That's his smirk right there. You can tell. That's the smirk. Now, Zach Taylor is way too happy. I don't know why Zach Taylor is this happy. First of all, bro, the tuck is a little sloppy. I think your shirt's a little too big. I don't know, bro. You gotta consult. Also, the haircut could be a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie about that. But Zach, you're too happy. I don't know why you're so happy. Maybe he's happy that T. Higgins and Jamar Chase are back, and Joe Burrow is his quarterback that continues to bail his ass out. And maybe Zach Taylor is just really happy because he doesn't even believe that he's still an NFL head coach after last season because it was such a disaster. He's just so excited because he's got Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase. Now we look at Mr. Jim Harbaugh. Harbaugh is really rocking the like casual old man look. If you really look at it, I mean, he's got like this is an interesting combination, bro. I think he's got like the New Balances on down here, and then he's got the khakis, or not the khakis, but he's got the he's got the dress shirt, but it's like a little too big, maybe. I mean, I don't know. He's just fully going old man now. It's so weird because I feel like Harbaugh was like, when he was first an NFL head coach, it feels like it was so long ago, but he feels like a different human at this point. I don't really know why. But yeah, I look at Harbaugh and he's just happy. You know, he's always happy. He's just got that permanent happy state. And I think he's excited to be back in the NFL permanently, and I think he feels more at home now. He's like, yeah, it's year 2 time. Like, year 2. I remember what the NFL is like. I'm ready to rip up the AFC West. They don't know what's coming with Justin Herbert. I love Justin Herbert. That's what he's thinking right now because he just keeps talking about that. Now, Pete Carroll, he's excited to be back in the NFL as a head coach. And Pete Carroll, I don't know how this guy's ageless. I don't understand it. Still in great shape for a guy that's like 100 years old. I don't know about the socks and the shoes combo though. I think it's a little off. But the gray, is it like a gray? Is it like a white pant? I can't really quite tell, but it's matching the hair. It's matching the hair absolutely. And I think Pete Carroll he's just that old cool guy. You know what I mean? He's just the old cool guy. And he's happy to be back in the NFL as a head coach. You can tell. He doesn't even really care anymore. He doesn't even care about winning that much. He's just happy he's back. Then you've got Sean Payton. And this is an interesting one because Sean Payton, he's kind of like, the face to me is saying, and even the look to me, like the face and the look is like, I'd rather be scouting the draft right now. Like, why am I even here? Like, I hate all these people. Like, that's what it's saying to me. You know, I find it interesting also that Carroll is next to Harbaugh as they used to be rivals in the NFC West. I don't really see the connection between Taylor and D'Amico. But, of course, now you have the clicks kind of coming in here. You've got Peyton next to Taylor and Dan Campbell, both New Orleans Saints sort of disciples, Dan Campbell especially. But really, it just feels like Sean Payton's rather really angry that Dan Campbell just took his ear off for the last 30 minutes talking. Or Sean Payton wants to be scouting the draft. He doesn't even appear like, he appeared like he looked like he came to this thing like 5 minutes before it even happened. Like, he just wants to go, bro. Like, he's already on his way. Like, he's not even willing to take his jacket off, bro. Then we've got John Harbaugh, who, I mean, bro, this guy looks young as shit. Also, John Harbaugh looks super happy. I think John Harbaugh, he might have read the script. I mean, if you look at John Harbaugh right now, does this not appear like a guy that's read the script? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but it appears like a guy that's read the script. Maybe the Ravens are winning the Super Bowl this year. Also, the look is casual. I mean, he just appears confident. He appears confident. He appears very happy. Maybe he's happy he's got Lamar Jackson. I don't really have any real thoughts about his outfit. I mean, it's very John Harbaugh. I don't know what to say. Then we've got Dan Campbell, who kind of appears, you know, half businesslike, half kind of pissed off. That's typical Dan Campbell. You know, he's got, I mean, this guy is built like, holy crap. Dan Campbell's been hitting the gym this offseason. And then you've got the blue. I like the color. It's kind of Lions-y, but a little bit darker, a little bit more, you know, a little bit better for a big event. You know, you don't want to go with the bright blue on the big event stage. But you look at Dan Campbell, he kind of still seems sour with how last season ended. But he's also really, I think, just pissed off and wants to get back to it and wants to prove people wrong that the Lions are really the team in the NFC. You look at Sean McVay, and he's been practicing his smile for the last 6 hours. He's also been, you know, that hand look right there, the way he's got his fingers crossed, that's been practiced the last 3 hours. And also, I think his outfit was put together by his wife. who I think is like a model or something. And, you know, it's a cool, casual, modern look for him. It's Sean McVay, bro. He's never going to be off on the look. He's got the white sneakers, but it's also like kind of sporty. Sean McVay is one of those guys. He likes to dress how his personality is. You know what I mean? He's cool, he's confident, but he's also sporty at the same time. That's Sean McVay. But clearly the hair has been worked on for the last, 3 hours, and the smile has been perfectly placed, okay? Then you've got Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin, bro. This guy, Mike Tomlin, he appears done. Like, you look at Mike Tomlin, this might be the best one in the entire video. He's like, can Aaron please, he's thinking right now, can Aaron please sign? Like, please, can Aaron Rodgers make up his damn mind, bro? He didn't even have the sense to put his sunglasses away. He's so distracted with who's going to play quarterback on his team. He didn't even think about getting dressed up for this event. Mike Tomlin's been through it. He understands the pressure that hasn't won a playoff game since 2016. Mike Tomlin is basically saying, bro, can we just get a damn quarterback? Like, I'm tired of coming to these meetings with no damn quarterback. If I have to have Mason Rudolph, I might have to retire. Like, that's seriously what Mike Tomlin's looking like right now. He looks worn down and worn out. Then you got Andy Reid, who's just permanently in Hawaii. He just looks like an old man that's permanently in Hawaii. Every single year he's got the shirt, bro. Every single year like he's on vacation. You gotta love the Andy Reid vibes. Like, he fully goes all in on this event. He's everybody's favorite at this event. Then, I mean, I like the look. I like it. I like it a lot. Andy's just a happy guy. I mean, he's won enough Super Bowls. His legacy is confirmed. I mean, there's really no pressure on Andy Reid whatsoever. He's just enjoying life. Then you've got Kevin O'Connell, he's got a kind of a smirk, and it's interesting that he's beside Mike Tomlin, right? Because you got Mike Tomlin, who, the team that Aaron Rodgers doesn't want to play for. Then next to him, you've got the team that Aaron Rodgers does want to play for with the Vikings. And Kevin O'Connell's, it almost looks like with his lips, he's kind of whispering to Tomlin like, yeah, Rodgers doesn't want to play for you. He wants to play for us, bro. That's kind of the smirk he's putting on right there. But O'Connell, he also looks a little uptight, like he's not sure if J.J. McCarthy is going to be the right guy. I mean, I'm not sure what he's doing with his arms. It looks a little suspect. Then we've got Shane Steichen, who might be the only man in this entire photo with shorts on, because he's just he's a crazy dude, man. He's really warm. He's got that, he's hot all the time in terms of he's hot-headed. So he doesn't need even pants, because the guy's just fully warm-blooded, bro. And then you look at him, he looks like he's a kid in a candy store. He's next to Andy Reid. He's like, screw you, I beat your ass to the Super Bowl. Nobody can tell me shit. Look at that smile, bro. He's like, screw everybody here. I won the Super Bowl. Still nobody thinks I'm any good at coaching. And he looks like his mom dressed a 13-year-old boy, bro. And then we've got, I don't even know. And then he's got his hat. It's probably his Super Bowl winning hat on his shoes right there. I don't know what his look is, bro. I think he could have done better. Then we've got Shane Steichen, who he got whitened teeth for this event, but he still needs to get his hair done, or at least, maybe get hair replacement. Then you look at the shirt. Very, very plain. He's just a plain individual. There's not a lot going on here. He tried to get a little bit of flavor by whitening his teeth. But Shane Steichen just looks like a guy that's like, shit, I don't have a quarterback, bro. Then you look at Sean McDermott, and he's like, oh my God, I might shit myself, because if I don't win the Super Bowl this year, I might get fired. And I'm next to this idiot. Sean McDermott's like, I'm next to this jabroni who won a Super Bowl, and I didn't win a damn Super Bowl. Like, what the heck is going on here? And he doesn't appear very confident like he's going to get it done this year. I don't know. But he's got the jeans on. He's got the Nikes on, bro. Look at this. I don't know. Sean McDermott's got some shoe game. Then we've got Todd Bowles, who I don't know how to explain Todd Bowles sometimes, man. I like the shirt. I feel like it's a little bit too close to his skin color, not gonna lie. I feel like he should have went with a different color. He just blends in too much, but that's kind of his personality, to be honest. But he's also really happy here. Maybe it's because Liam Cohen said Duval next to him. I don't know why he's so happy. Maybe he's just happy because, like, he's won a Super Bowl as a coordinator. He's been to the playoffs multiple times in a row. And you know why he's probably so happy? Because he just owns that division. And he realizes he has the best roster, the best GM, the best quarterback, and really the best thing going in the NFC South. Like, even if they don't win shit in the playoffs, he can always lean back on his 2020 Super Bowl against Patrick Mahomes for his legacy. Then we've got Matt LaFleur, who just got his haircut done right before this. He's got the perfectly toned and fitted shirt. I respect it. I respect it a lot. I like the outfit overall. It's casual, but it's cool. I mean, Matt LaFleur is just he's always on his game, bro. And then the shoes, solid look. He's got the one wristband with the watch, and overall he's smirking. I don't know what his face is really telling me here. I think he's telling me that he's not really sure about next season. Like, he's pretty well established as a coach. He's not going anywhere, but he might be going through rough times coming up. Then we've got the jabron himself, the substitute teacher, Mike McDaniel. He just got those glasses last weekend. He was picking them out, trying to look cool. Then he's got this, I don't know what, bro. He looks like, have you guys ever watched The League? You know the guy they call the doctor? He's got this kind of like jacket on. I don't know, man. He looks like the Riddler in this photo. Like, what is he doing? He looks like the Riddler. Like, he's about to tell me a riddle, bro. He's got the beard done. I mean, I respect that he's got I respect the grooming. I mean, the grooming's well done. And then he's got the shoe. He probably just bought those shoes. Let's be honest. Like, bro, why? What's the riddle, bro, Batman? All right, Liam Cohen. He picked up a $20 shirt on sale. He was watching tape. He was nerding out. Him and Kellen Moore are just buddies. I mean, you can just tell. And Cohen next to Todd Bowles, obviously. That's a click right there. It's interesting that Sirianni and Steichen are close to each other, but they're not next to each other. Liam Cohen is just happy. He's like, I got some time to prove myself as a coach, but I'm really ready for this. I'm excited. But he's also like, he got his best $25 shirt on. Then you've got Kellen Moore, bro. I mean, just a goofy looking individual. I mean, there's nothing, the haircut, the smile, I mean, everything about it. He just screams, I'm not a head coach, but I'm going to give it my best go. I just can't really command a room. I'm a geek, but I'm a lovable geek. Then we've got Aaron Glenn, who looks confident. He's smirking. He's ready to go, bro. I like the look. I like the casual old man look, bro. I like the earth tones. I'm with it. The sweater. I'm not sure if he's cold. Like, I don't know if he's preparing for New York weather. Like, why is he wearing a sweater? Then we've got, who the heck is this individual? Why is it totally blanking on me who this individual is, bro? Why? I'm like so lost right now. Why can't I think of who this is? My goodness, I might have to get back to that. Wow. Who is that? Who is this guy? We got Ben Johnson here. That might be the best reaction of the entire video. I just completely forgot who an NFL head coach is. Bro, who is this? Why am I blanking? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's Mike Macdonald. Okay, that's Mike Macdonald. Why does Mike Macdonald look like standard NFL head coach on Madden, bro? And he's wearing a white shirt. That's even worse. Like, you couldn't help me? Bro, you're just wearing a white shirt? Like, are you serious? Like, you couldn't do anything else? Why did I forget who Mike Macdonald was? Then we've got Ben Johnson, bro. Ben Johnson's all prepped up. He appears like innerly arrogant. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you look at him, he looks like frat bro. He looks very arrogant. Like, I'm smarter than all you mother effers. I'm better than Dan Campbell. Look at my face, bro. But also, like, pretty sneaky build right there. Like, look at that. And then you've got, I mean, the shoes need work, but I'm overall not bad. Then you got Brian Daboll, who's just like, wow, I got to deal with Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. Did I really think this through? Like, look at his face. He's like, oh my gosh, I got to sit in quarterback meetings with Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson. Oh my gosh. What am I going to do at number 3? I hope we don't pick a quarterback. Please, ownership, don't make me take a quarterback at number 3. This is why I picked up 2 of the most irritating quarterbacks in the NFL. Oh my gosh. Brian Daboll's like, someone please save me. I don't want to be here. Jonathan Gannon's like, I don't know, man. Jonathan Gannon, sneaky build too, bro. He's been hitting the gym. Also the khakis and the blue. He's very preppy. And he's even got the loafers. He's definitely been in Arizona for sure. He's got to work on his hair. I don't know what's going. He looks like Roger Staubach in 1974. I don't know. Maybe that's his idol, but you look at him and he's like, I don't even. Maybe this is my last season. Like, I really need Kyler to get off Call of Duty and start studying tape, or else I'm out, bro. So that's the annual league photo of the coaches and my analysis. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this funny video and got a kick out of it. That's it for me. Thanks for watching. It's Mitch. Peace, guys. See you later.